Thank you, Melbourne. Welcome to Newsweek, coming tonight from the Brendan Favola Memorial Shower Block as part of the 2010 Melbourne International Comedy Festival. And the big news? Boat people. Evil, terrorist boat people. Kevin Rudd has slammed the door on them, and the opposition has suggested housing them on floating hotels. Or floatels. Or as we used to call them, boats. The coalition decided on floatels after their original title, Flow Jails, was rejected for sounding too realistic. And morally repugnant oceanic prison cells for people in need was just too wordy. Shadow Immigration Minister Scott Morrison raised the idea of using floating accommodation to ease overcrowding at Christmas Island. And it's part of our heritage. After all, what's Australia but one giant floatel where England processed its unwanted? Floatel is comprised of two words, float, which is for flotation, and L, which is short for hell. The great thing about floatels is when everyone's asleep, you can just push them away. Scott Morrison did admit, although the use of floatels wasn't coalition policy or even preferred, feasible, realistic, or something a sane person might come up with, it was still more coherent than anything put forward by Barnaby Joyce. Why not process asylum seekers in a high-tech hovering fortress made of a levitating metal known as flotillium? Sounds stupid? Compared to what? The US commander in Afghanistan has ordered the closure of the fast food outlets at Kandahar Air Base, which has Pizza Huts, Dairy Queens and Burger Kings. Because what better way to win the people's hearts than to clog them with saturated fats? A Pizza Hut in Afghanistan. That's one place you don't want to be a delivery boy. The US Army was built on Whoppers. There are weapons of mass destruction. This isn't a war for oil. Waterboarding is not torture. I'm not saying American troops are young and naive, but nothing builds morale like a Happy Meal. The American troops are so overweight, when they roll into Kandahar, they roll into Kandahar. Yeah, it's a classic. You love the easy ones. They're so overweight, a single soldier can surround a village. Most of them only enlisted in the first place because they thought Kandahar was made of candy. Happily, the Australian base doesn't have nearly as many fast food joints. All we have is a pub, another pub, and a TAB. Yeah! These are my two favourite people of the week. Two women have been arrested at Liverpool Airport. I love how you're clapping this one because you sort of know it. Two women have been arrested at Liverpool Airport for trying to board a plane with a dead relative wearing sunglasses and strapped to a wheelchair. The wife and daughter of Willie Durant claim he was breathing and talking when they got to the airport. They distinctly heard him say, "I'm fading. It's getting dark. And I'm heading towards the light." And they said Willie was wearing sunglasses because he had a bad eye and didn't want other passengers to stare at him. The glasses were also keeping the vultures away. But the airport worker who moved Willie from the minibus to the wheelchair said, "To my horror, his face fell sideways against mine. Fortunately, Willie's wife was able to reattach it with a staple gun." Too far, Melbourne? Too far? Staff suspected something was wrong when one of the sniffer dogs kept trying to bury him. They immediately called a medical team who noticed Willie was cold and motionless. At first, they thought he was Qantas staff. And that's the good news.
It's good news week. Someone dropped the bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week. It's good news week.
Settle down, Melbourne. For God's sake, you're embarrassing yourself. Thank you. Good evening tonight. In front of a crowd that sold out just after we did. The People's Champion, Mikey Robbins. Coming to the Sydney Comedy Festival with her new show On a Wing and a Prayer, the occasionally naked Fiona O'Loughlin. And currently starring in Get It India at the Victoria Hotel, the sheer animal magnetism of Tom Gleeson. And they're ready to take a stab at the star of One Small Thing, 9:30 here at the Town Hall, the dazzling Claire Hooper. Direct from the Comedy Theatre where he's performing his smash hit show Surprise, the best new talent, Josh Thomas. And he's starring at the Athenaeum. He's that Irish bloke you've all heard about. He's the madman we love, Jason Byrne. I love you.
Thanks, Paul.
I love you. How many times have you been to Australia now performing?
You mean what? Many years?
I don't
Or how many
care.
times have I performed in Australia?
Yeah, how many times have you performed in Australia?
On stage?
What sort of performance are we talking,
Well,
Jason?
my wife's not here, so I perform a lot.
You're Tiger Woods of comedy.
Oh my God, I wish I was. Did you see that when Tiger Woods? Oh my God, the amount of men that had to pretend they weren't enjoying the golf. Sitting there with their wives as Tiger hits the ball around a tree, and they go, "Oh God, that's good. He's a bad man." Oh, look at him! It's only 2 foot away from the hole. He's a bad man. Go on, Tiger! Boo!
And Josh, how's your show going? Surprise?
Yeah,
Are
it's
people
good.
surprised by your show?
Yeah, in Adelaide there was like lots of talk back about how offensive my show. Apparently very offensive, which I think is like Kyle Sanders.
Your show's offensive.
Apparently, I think they don't have gays there, so it was like a bit. Congratulations on your thing, Paul. Though you did a thing, the gold Logie thing.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah, yeah.
It's called a Logie, and the great thing is it's about the same size as Paul.
Claire, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, fine, thanks. I'm having a ball in my city.
Let's talk to Tom. Tom, where's
You
your
know
head
what?
at?
I love doing the Melbourne Comedy Festival. I love it. I just think it's so fun being in Melbourne, and I enjoy it equally as much as I enjoy doing the Sydney Comedy Festival. I enjoy both of them exactly the same amount, and I love Melbourne. I love everything about it, and I love Sydney, and I love everything about it as well. And I also really like Adelaide the exact same amount again. But Sydney and Melbourne, they're just so equally brilliant.
Fiona, any opinions?
I've got an awful lot on my mind. I've left all the children, which I often do, but my husband's left them as well, and there are flood warnings in Alice Springs.
Well, someone left a tap on.
No, seriously, it could flood. And
Can I ask you a question? Is it appropriate in a flood to climb Uluru? Is it okay to do it then? Is that all right? Or is it still not right?
That wouldn't work. Uluru is 500 k's away from Alice Springs.
Well, the
There's
other
a
thing
hill-
is you couldn't climb it. You'd have to drown out of respect.
Yeah. There's a...
I remember actually telling my wife that I was not going to climb Uluru out of respect. I was 145 kilos at the time. In fact, on my back, I look rather like Uluru.
It was out of self-respect.
Yes.
No, there is a hill right behind our house, and if we have the 50-year flood, they will have to climb the hill.
Oh.
They better climb the hill, or it's going to be a real career killer for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for us to begin? Yeah. What's the Story is the name of the game. Mikey, Fiona, Tom, saddle up.
Okay.
No. Who's that?
He used to be on Neighbours.
What's that?
Oh dear.
That's a diner.
What could that
Oh,
be?
yummy.
So confusing.
It's like an anti-smoking ad.
Geez, they'd be big cigarettes.
What's going on?
I think it's something to do with Farlap.
Oh, well spotted.
His heart.
Yeah, I think I know this story. I think what they're trying to do is get all the different parts of Farlap back together. So they've got the skeleton and they want to get the heart together, and also the hide, which is here in Melbourne. They want to get all the bits of Farlap back together, but they're not going to put them together quite. They're going to put them all inside a giant chocolate egg. It's going to be a giant Kinder Surprise. That's what they're going to do.
Where is Farlap's heart? Is that did we just see his
It's,
heart?
I think
Canberra.
Yeah, the heart's in Canberra. The the skeleton actually tours. It used to happen with the Angels. It's a fantastic job. And the hide's in Melbourne, and they're going to put it back together, rather like the Liberal Party did with Tony Abbott.
But you know, the silly thing is that Farlap's hide looks like a complete horse if you go to the Melbourne Museum. They could just announce that they've put them back in overnight. Overnight, we put them all back in. They're in there.
I don't
Let's
care.
look at it. I dare you to open it. It's all in there.
Are they going to put them back together and race them? Because I'd watch that. That'd be entertaining as he falls apart in bits as he jumps over things.
The gates go boom.
What they also announced was that
You have a big future as a dead horse.
Would you care to flog me?
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 points to take them in the first round.
we could get 10 points. Okay, let's go 10 points.
Farlap's skeleton could be on its way back to Melbourne for the first time in almost 80 years. The Museum of New Zealand is backing the Victorian government's plan to reunite the remains of the racehorse for this year's Melbourne Cup, although, of course, he'll be fairly long odds. Yes, Melbourne's pretty excited to get the remains of an old dead horse. Yeah, sure, Sydney's got the Opera House, the bridge and Mardi Gras, but we've got an old dead horse. Go Melbourne! Be proud! The bad news is the Museum of Australia says Farlap's heart is too fragile to travel, so it'll have to stay in Canberra. As will his brain, which is still working and currently inside Barnaby Joyce's big straight top head.
No!
Still, there's going to be a great cup. There'll be Farlap rides for the kids and Farlap dances for the dams. Claire, Josh, Jason, come on down.
Yes.
It's Lara Bingle, Jason.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought
Yeah.
it was just a child.
There's nothing like...
nothing.
That's the new Australian campaign, isn't it?
There's nothing
That's
like-
our new shrimp on the
There's nothing
barbie.
like Australia?
There's nothing like Australia.
No, there isn't.
No. It's
That's why it's so far away and hidden. It's all magic.
well, because the first shot was of Lara Bingle, wasn't it? And that was
Is that the one out of Little House on the
that
Prairie?
photo you got sent. It's the one in that.
Is that not the blind one that falls down the hill?
Laura Ingalls.
Oh, that's Laura Ingalls. Oh, yes. Thanks, Fiona. Sorry. Oh, Laura. I'm not doing well with the names today.
What does Lara Bingle, do?
Yeah, I'd like to know. Do you know?
Michael Clark, once upon a time.
Not Michael Clark anymore.
I think that is That's a really telling question from a gay man. What does Lara Bingle do?
I know that she-
What would you do?
Is that her years ago or something?
Oh, it was a couple of years ago. She fronted an Australian...
She fronted an Australian?
I think she fronted quite a few.
She was part of an advertising campaign promoting this country overseas.
She was the one who said, "Where the bloody hell are you?"
Oh, that woman?
Yeah.
Wasn't her campaign Bugger Me, It's Australia?
No.
So it was Paul Hogan, then her, and then she. So is that what it is? Is that the answer?
I don't know what answer you think you've got.
Is it Australia? Is it Australia?
It's the campaign.
You're in Australia.
Is it the campaign?
Where are you?
Is it about the campaign or is it about the parody of the campaign?
Can we have these points because...
No!
We did... I think we've earned them.
It's the answer is... It's a campaign!
Can someone be a team captain on that side?
Help, you've makeup!
This is the three blondes of the apocalypse over there.
I like it. I'm going to give you 2 points.
Okay, Claire.
I think you know it. Come on.
Claire, sum it up.
but it's
Spit it
new-
out.
It's a new campaign. And if you want...
I just said that!
That's what he said. And if
New
you want a
campaign.
further a campaign to
nothing like-
attract people to Australia, it's
Australia.
Australian tourism
Is it
campaign.
because they want everybody from different parts of Australia to promote their own cities?
Nope.
I'm going to give you the points just so you'll stop talking.
Well done, guys, well done. Good job.
Watching you answer that question was like watching someone solve a Rubik's Cube and then just push past that and mix it up again.
We did win, though, in the end.
Do you know
Tourism
what?
is...
Do you know what?
keep talking.
Can I just say...
Tourism what?
Does anybody ever queue up there for cinema tickets for you? It's like a shit amusement park.
Can I have a concession to Clash of the Titans, please?
Clash of the Titans.
Yeah, thank you. Clash of the
There
Titans.
you go.
Is it good?
It's great for...
Is it in 3D?
It's in 3D.
Where do I get my glasses from?
Oh, just from the bin. They've been washed recently.
Thank you.
The person with the bad oily nose. Back to me now. Tourism Australia is asking ordinary Aussies to submit their favourite holiday stories as part of a new campaign to lure visitors to our shores. It makes sense for us to do it. If they got overseas visitors to write the messages that all say, day 349, still on Christmas Island, help. Help me. Lara Bingle was in the videotape there, but Lara Bingle is not directly involved, although one submission suggests she's one of the best things to do in Australia. The campaign also wants us to explain in 25 words why there's no place like Australia. Come to Gundagai, where a big dog sat on a tucker box. See, we built a statue to it. It was a dog. Oh, it was amazing. Nothing like it has ever happened around here, like before or since. I just wish I'd seen it myself. Aunt Vera's great-granddad was there. He saw it all. Couldn't stop talking about it every Christmas and Easter. Oh, dog on a tucker box, you should have seen it. It was amazing. Dog sat there. Hey, where are you going? Don't go away. You want a tea towel or you want a spoon or something? You snow dome from... Oh, you asshole. So after one, come hither round of Good News Week. The Robbins team are on 12 points. The Hooper team, 10 points. Coming up, some very special guests.
It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
During the break, as we brought some clean urine from Ben Cousins, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Robbins, O'Loughlin and Gleeson have...
You.
A bag of fun.
It's a fun bag airbag.
You're bringing this show into disrepute.
Oh, looks like this thing's gone tits up.
I think I might wear my breast on the side, jaunty like.
It's like a French breast. Be careful if you walk into a room with a low ceiling too, you might get a chafed nipple.
I lost both my nipples once. I did. I was breastfeeding, and the baby was only 6 weeks old, right? And I said, "You hold the baby." I was screaming hungry. I said, "I'm just gonna have a quick shower," but I had those breast shields on, like to stop leakage. I took 2 nipples off at the same time. Had to call last drinks.
We also have kitchen utensils.
Here we go. I'm a chef, but not for long, because I really don't want to mess up my do. Well, I think I'm a chef. I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what a chef does.
Can I take this off now?
And yet the nice thing is, your children will see you doing that for the first time when they watch the show.
Did you stand up then?
Yeah.
It looked the same as when you're sitting.
I love it when the team fights amongst itself.
That whisk is actually a normal size, isn't it? It's not actually that big.
She's so tiny.
Have we got another clue?
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to sing, obviously, and this show's often it's a great chance to give a young up-and-comer a bit of exposure. So I'd like to introduce to you Julian Clary.
I'm falling in love again. I never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. Love has always been my game. Play it as I may. I was made this way. I can't help it. And the men, they cluster to me like moths round a flame. It's horrible. If they get their wings burned, I know I'm not to blame. It's not my fault. I'm just falling in love again. I never wanted to. What am I to do? I can't help it. I thank you.
Julian Clary. I don't know how to say this politely, but I think the song was meant to be about New York, and that, as a clue, falling in love again, although a beautiful song, I'm sure you'll agree, doesn't actually give them the clue that they need to have for the show.
Oh. Pardon me for being jet-lagged. Because to me, New York is a place of love, so that's what, a song about love and New York, that was the connection in my mind. I always have a very romantic time in New York. I was there recently. I was in this nightclub called the Lubed Up Arsehole.
I love the lubed up arsehole.
I had no idea it was gay. And anyway, I met this man there, and he whisked me off to an underground car park where romance occurred. And I don't want to go into any details. But let's just say it did involve a rolled-up copy of Marie Claire and a grease gun. All right. God bless Australia.
And Julian, you're here to do some shows.
I am, yes, I'm going to do a tour, and there's no stopping me. I'm going all round, don't cross your arms. It's,
Is that better?
I'm going to start in Melbourne, and I believe I'm going to Adelaide and all round, and I can't wait, because you like a bit of vulgarity.
What is the name of the tour?
Oh, it's Lord of the Mints.
Does that relate to anything in particular?
It's a way of life for some of us. Hello, you still here? He's got a nice view.
Yes. I would say probably the firmest acrobatics I've ever seen.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Clary?
Yes.
Nothing.
Is that a bowl to be sick in?
Those days are over.
I've got to say, I love you as the voice on The Little Princess.
Oh, do
I
you?
love you on The Little Princess.
Do you have little ones?
I have little ones.
What about children? Shall I come back later and do it, or shall I sing another song about New York?
Could you possibly do that? Would that be all right with everyone if Julian does that? I love that.
I'll see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, Julian Clary.
I don't get starstruck often, but I'm starstruck.
And Hooper, Thomas and Byrne have a clock.
She gets something cute, and I get a fake bosom beanbag on my head.
I asked for the bosom, but they wouldn't give it to me.
We also have rubber fun.
Do you want me to make you a...
Yeah,
an
can you make
animal?
balloon animals? Make balloon animals!
Oh, well done. You can do it. Look at him go.
He's got it. It's amazing. It's like he's made the animal, now he's trying to kill it.
I don't know how to make balloon animals.
I must say, at this point, it's looking like a sheltered workshop over there.
And, oh, that's killing my ears. And,
What?
oh, that's lovely.
It's a balloon. Look, good. Wouldn't it'd be amazing if men's cocks had to be made that noise. Oh, love, just hold it properly. What are you supposed to do with it?
Hey, look.
Let's get away from...
I made a penis.
He made a willy.
That's someone. Don't hit me, please.
Oh,
don't hit me.
Stop it! Stop it! Get back on your tank! Get back on your tank! Get back on your tank! Come on! Stop it! It's gone, Benny Hill. And
No, don't come near me. I don't trust you. Witch! Witch!
oh yes, throw balloon animals at her.
Well, this is the gay section. Come on, Josh.
Every time I come on the show, you beat me. You've got like 19 kids. Surely you could just get it out on them.
Can we possibly get on with the show?
Yeah.
Finally, your final clue was a song.
Our third clue was a good friend of ours, friends of ours who are going to do a song on this side. Ladies and gentlemen, please introduce for our singing clue, Sammy J and Randy.
There we are. I think it's clue time, Randy.
Bring it on.
Yeah. Me. Nice. I like it.
How are you, Sammy J?
Pretty good, Paul.
How's the show going?
The show's going great.
Right.
Yeah, it's called Ricketts Lane. It's a hoot. A hoot, I tells ya.
Let's do the clue. Shall we have the clue?
Yeah. Okay, Randy. Here we go.
See the lady in the streetcar lights, got a whole lot to lose. Television and a red wine. So won't you tell me the truth? Are you old enough? Are you old enough? Are you old enough? Ooh. Are you old enough? Yeah.
Sammy J and Randy.
So what's the age of consent for puppets?
There isn't one. You just chuck the fist up and away you go.
More of that magic a little later. Now to the game called 1,000 Words. Robin's team.
Yes.
Your best caption for these newsmakers, please. What's going on?
Oh dear. Rudd regurgitates Howard's refugee plan.
Political purge.
Maybe this is just prior to Rudd taunting the opposition, who's just about to go.
Yeah.
Rudd tries to work out what his fingers smell of.
Claire Hooper, 5 points. Yeah, 5 points.
I'm just actually looking at the guy behind him. Paul McDermott ages badly.
5 points off your team. Shall we try the next one?
Yes.
Oh, I know this one. The Pope tries double Nazi salute.
This is it.
No, it's just simple. It's a lie. Pope leaves Shroud of Turin in the car.
Pope auditions for sequel to Weekend at Bernie's.
Shall we have a look at the last image?
Burning sensation between Tiger Woods' legs finally kicks in.
Oh, I've got a caption for it. It's yeah. Give me another one, quick. Yeah, whatever. Bring another one in. Who cares? Yeah. Seems along.
Anyone? You want a crack?
In the hole.
I mean, if you're going to commit adultery and you're the most famous sportsman in the world, why choose golf? The jokes write themselves. Even I was watching the US Masters after 2 days here when there's still 36 holes to go. Stop it! You know, he announces he's retiring from the circuit a few months ago. Headline, New York Post, Tiger pulls out. Stop it!
They have 5 points apiece for those, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause. Hooper team, your 1,000 words begins with a premiere.
John Brumby is excited to finally meet Peter Garrett.
Puppeteer puts hand up wrong hole.
Oh, they're winning. Have you got any idea who that fella is?
No, that's why I haven't said anything.
It's John Brumby, the Premier.
John Brumby. Yeah. Which one? Which one is the puppet? Is that it? Is the guy on the left a politician?
Yeah.
Yes.
What's wrong with him? Is that how he greets people here?
I kind of hope that I just kind of hope that John Brumby and Randy are just doing like a Spice Girls tribute, like start right now.
Should we get the next snap?
We might
up
know.
for it? No.
Sarkozy and Obama show each other orgasm faces.
Geez, Obama's pretty mild-mannered. Can I do it? Yes, I did.
Batman and Robin leave conference.
No. Black man.
Hillary Clinton walks in room.
Even a Kenyan can't beat a Frenchman to the buffet.
Last one to the conference has to sit next to Mugabe.
A good caption would be, this is easier than leaving Iraq.
And now for the last snap.
Why? Just stop it. Just stop it.
Hey, look! That snake swallowed a mouse.
I just don't understand how, like, Tony Abbott is, like, pro-lycra and pro-speedos and anti-abortion. We solved all these things in the 90s. You know what I mean? Move on. You know, sometimes people
I'm actually
talk about...
pro-life, Josh, but sometimes I reckon there should be exceptions.
15 points for them, ladies and gentlemen. 15 points for them. It's still anybody's game. In a move that could signal another Kevin 07-style election campaign, the Liberal Party has bought the rights to the domain name Tony 10. Tony 10. Well, it beats coming up with policies. The coalition don't seem to have realised that the power of Kevin 07 was that it rhymed. Then again, they haven't realised that the climate is changing or God is dead. They actually wanted the full slogan to be Tony 10, you've done it again. But then they realised he hasn't done anything. Whatever happens, you know, the Liberals will bring real change. They've brought it 3 times in the last 16 months. The good news is both major parties are now looking ahead to the 2020 election and have already started searching for a leader whose first name is Glenn. Glenn 20. Over there now, 27 points. Over there, 30 points after the break. So you think you can mime? It's time for a mime, Tom Gleeson. Time for a mime, Tom Gleeson. It's time for a mime, Tom Gleeson. There you go. I think that'll be great. Yeah. Gotcha. You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
You ready?
And your time starts now.
Rang up.
Yep. Come on, we've got to move it quickly. Tall, bald, ranger.
What? Dancer.
Soccer player.
Soccer player.
Yeah,
Soccer
soccer player.
Is it soccer player?
Oh, very good soccer player. Oh, hurt himself. Whoa.
A soccer player hurt himself and a soccer player pretended to hurt himself. Whoa. A soccer player pretended to hurt himself? No? Soccer player...
Is that the same soccer player?
No.
Another soccer player?
Another soccer player.
Who thinks the other one's a dickhead? Yeah. Oh, the umpire. He comes in. Referee, sorry. And he says, you.
He gives him his phone number.
No. He tells the dickhead...
Right. Red card.
Yeah.
You're off.
But which one?
Referee red carded a soccer player.
Yes.
For being a dickhead. Jeez, he's been a lot of red cards.
What's happened to the guy with the sore leg? Oh, he's just...
Okay, so
the guy with the sore leg...
Forget him.
Oh.
He's gone out of the store.
A referee has given a red card to a soccer player.
Yeah.
Told him to get off the field.
But he won't leave.
Can I just say, if anyone from Channel...
The umpire said go.
Go.
And the other... Go. No, he won't go.
He won't go. He's a bad man.
He's a very, very bad...
Yeah, red card, yeah.
Yeah.
Red card, and so he calls on other... He calls on... I've got this. He calls on Zulu warriors. No, I think he means like what? Army?
Oh, because I thought you meant gladiator or something. No.
Yeah, he calls on Russell Crowe. That's what you need.
Not quite the army, not quite the army.
The police, the
Right
police.
police, right police.
The right police.
The right police, they live inside of her head.
Lots of them.
Okay, and the players still won't...
How many right police? How many right police? Lots of them? Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Okay. Right
Okay,
police.
so the right police...
It's a very good story, Tom.
I know.
Little...
The right police come on.
Put it together.
Airspray.
Whoa! Tom Gleeson, giving it all.
Can I just point out, while you guys were rightly applauding Tom's fantastic mime, Fiona went hairspray.
No.
I'm assuming mace or mace or
Vinegar.
pepper spray.
Pepper spray.
Like the cops.
Tom Gleeson. Wait, there's one thing you haven't got yet.
Yeah. I am. What? Yeah. What? Okay. Now there's a gay wedding. I know where he's going, but I just want to see how it ends.
You've actually got hair there.
Yes! In Brazil!
Yes!
Tom Gleeson, ladies and gentlemen.
So good.
Mate.
I've never done this before. I'm going to give you 20 points for that. Do you want to put it together quickly? Right?
Yeah,
I think you got it.
So in Brazil, a soccer player was red carded.
Very bad.
Yeah, very bad soccer player. He refused to leave the field. Riot police were called, and he was overwhelmed with pepper spray.
Yes, a Brazilian soccer player by the name of Robson, who refused to leave the field after getting a red card, was finally forced off when riot police doused him with pepper spray.
Outstanding.
Come on, fellas.
That happened a lot quicker than the way I explained
Yeah,
it.
but it was...
Oh, look, they're still having a crack at him. Go him again. Yeah.
Imagine having that power.
Oh,
you think I got a whistle and a red card and something else you don't know about, mate?
4 cops in full attack gear versus some skinny flounces in silky tops and knee socks. And they say soccer is boring. Questioning authority and being beaten up by the riot police. What better way to warm up for the World Cup in South Africa? After being hit in the eyes with the pepper spray, Robson immediately fell to the ground, clutching painfully at his shin. Now, you'd never see something like this in the AFL, mainly because there's not a riot squad in the world willing to take on Barry Hall.
Actually, Barry Hall uses pepper spray for deodorant.
The good news is, since the Masters at Augusta, police with pepper spray are on standby all over America in case Tiger Woods attempts to mount anything more than a comeback. Who will be next to show off their mime skills? Find out right after this. So you think you can mime Jason Byrne?
Okay.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was good. Here's your little mime there.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks a lot. Do I read it out now?
No. Just yourself. Just read to yourself there. Take it in.
That'd help. What?
Sounds good. At least there's no Brazil in there, that's good.
There's nothing in there.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
You're so skilled.
Oh, yeah, okay.
He got 20 points.
20?
20 points.
Okay, right.
Your time starts now.
Okay.
Terrorists! Terrorists!
I hate to interrupt you there, Jason.
What?
But you do understand the basic aspect of...
I'm getting there.
The basic aspect of mime
Oh, yeah.
is maybe a little...
Don't worry, Paul. I promise you, I promise you it's not helping.
No. No, the noises won't help. I promise. Okay. So.
It's like a blonde mating ritual.
Okay. No.
Have you got anything at all?
Are you looking for Mecca?
What?
No, very close. Looking for something. Looking for someone, maybe.
Looking for
Looking
Bin
for...
Laden?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Looking for Bin Laden. Looking for Bin Laden.
Looking for Osama?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay.
That's fantastic. Only 34 words left to go.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Hey, you've got an idea.
You have an idea? So someone has an idea. Okay. So to stop terrorism. To try and stop.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
So you're going to parachute bears in? So you're parachuting bears in to look for Bin Laden?
Yes!
Who are you and why are they parachuting bears in?
I'm a terrorist. I'm not a I'm the...
You said they are parachuting.
Brazilians?
They...
No,
that was Bear.
That was Bear.
Yeah.
I thought they were Brazilian bears.
Josh, where would the Brazilians get the bears?
I have no idea what just happened. Most of the time, I thought someone had the idea to stop terrorists and putting...
Pentagon, it's Pentagon, for God's sake. Yes.
I'm doing the Pentagon.
It's much bigger.
Ladies and gentlemen...
20 points!
20 points, yes, no?
Well done.
questions like, when the bears find him, how do they ring the Pentagon?
Yogi Bear. Because you'd never hear Humphrey.
I want to give you 20 points. I'm going to take off 2 points for all that idea.
But I wasn't really saying that.
Apart from, here's an idea.
No, but I was doing American. I didn't think they'd understand.
I'm a bear. As bizarre as it sounds, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. The Pentagon has received a suggestion on how to catch Osama bin Laden. Parachute bears into Afghanistan to sniff him out. Bears in parachutes dropped into Afghanistan. It mightn't work, but what part of that plan is not awesome? Yeah! It's the future of warfare. It's true, even if they find bin Laden, Al-Qaeda will be armed to the teeth. But that's why the bears will have lightsabers. I am your father. The US even plans to change the Constitution to the right to bear armies. And bears make great special agents with their policy of eat first, ask questions never. And not only and not only might the bears find Osama, but any hidden stockpiles of insurgent honey too. But can they be trusted, I hear you ask? What if the B in Humphrey B. Bear stands for bin? And who do you think the bears are going to side with? The people who dropped them from planes? Or some hairy dude who lives in a cave? The Robinsons now 47 points, the Hoopers 48 points. Back shortly with Strange but True. Time to open the Strange but True box. Mikey, Fiona and Tom. You had the giant hat breast, the breast thing.
Do you have any idea how many Freudian issues this is bringing up right now?
I like the fact that your hat size is double D.
We have the kitchen utensils.
Cooking.
And finally this.
Oh, this! I love this bit.
I know. Julian Clary.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make welcome Julian Clary.
Start spreading your cheeks. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. I'd rather be in Melbourne. These vagabond shoes, $15. They're longing to stray, rather like my trousers, right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I can't sing, unfortunately. I want to wake up in the city that never sleeps. They're all on crack, that's why. And find I'm queen of the hill. Think Meryl Streep. These little town blues makes a change from a rowie. They're melting away. What a waste. I'll make a great big tart of myself in old New York. If I can make it there, well, I ask you, is it likely? I'm 50 now. It's up to you. New York, New York. Well, thank goodness that's over. I've always hated that song. Where'd you go to pick up men in Melbourne? I'll see you in Sydney on the 20th. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, the divine Julian Clary, Lord of the Mints.
He's a dead set legend.
Yeah. And he just winked at me.
He just winked at you.
He did. He winked at me and not at you, Josh, which is weird, isn't it?
All right.
Yeah, I think that's an insult because he likes men, Fiona.
Fiona, do you want me to hit him? Do you want me to hit him?
Go, Josh! Run, Josh! Run, Josh! Go,
Don't chase him! Oh my God! Jump off the balcony! I don't know where to go!
That's what you call unresolved sexual tension.
I tell you what, it certainly fucked the show. Can we all take our seats again with it? Can we get a defibrillator for Josh here? Bit of oxygen.
I just got to say
Stop asking me
that's
questions.
Generation Y, Generation X, man. That's fucking... holy
I've
shit.
never moved in my life that...
You know when you were running up there, the distance between us was fucking 15 years, man. 15 years.
We take our seats.
You kept following me. I was like, he's old, he'll stop. And then you kept following me.
Oh, God. Come here.
Please, no, fuck off! What? I just love the fact that Josh runs when the piano plays. That's the weirdest shit ever.
Yeah, I know that.
Bunker, bunker, bunker. Oh.
That's what happens. That's what happens if you're gay. Anytime you run, music plays. Yeah.
I'm going to give you boys 100 points each for that. Do we have an answer?
Yeah, I know what this is.
Come on.
Well, Fiona seems very...
It was the New York bit. It's the chef, the breast.
Yes, thank you.
There's a guy in New York, I think he's a chef. Anyway, he's making cheese out of breast milk.
Thank you.
His wife.
What? Okay, that's all right.
It's not the first time this has been done. Remember the band from the 90s, Blur? The bass player left and became a cheesemaker, and he also made cheese out of his wife's breast milk, which is creepy.
I don't think it's creepy, I think it's tight. Yeah. Like, just go and buy some cheese. Like, how tight are you? Like, between the two of us, how can we make cheese? I don't want to get anything outside us. I just want to use you and me.
Well, it would be very sour cheese. Oh, sorry. I just said I'm old.
I don't know where this has gone.
I know where it's going.
Ladies and gentlemen, 10 points for their brevity. In a move that's caused a bit of an uproar, in New York, a chef has made cheese out of his wife's breast milk. After aging the results for a fortnight, Daniel was amazed at its sweet taste. And when it comes to sucking on a block of cheese, it's also strangely comforting. Daniel has been using it at his brasserie for upmarket dishes like boob cheese on toast, boob cheesecake, and his delicious boob cheeseburger. Customers say the only problem is after eating the cheese, they fall asleep and wet themselves. He's producing dairy products from more mature breast milk too. There's MILF shakes.
Keep going.
Low-fat MILF. And MILFy bars for the kids. More strange but true after this. Thank you, Connie. Claire, Josh, Jason, your clues were the cuckoo clock.
Boob cheese. Boob cheese. Yeah.
Wow, it's like Avatar all over again.
We also have the balloon.
I made this. It's supposed to be a swan, but it looks like a poo.
I made this.
I made this.
It's a bracelet.
I made this. It's really pretty. Oh!
Hey, maybe if we play the piano, Josh will chase it.
What sort of breath do you have?
Watching helium balloons float away, I think, is like one of the most brings out like the most depressing childhood memories of just like, oh, there goes my dreams.
Do we have a story?
Well, do you
we
not
have the
need our
song.
song again?
Oh, fuck, we've got another clue, haven't we?
Oh, here, look. Here, let's try that again, okay? Just sit there. Just sit
Okay,
over there.
sorry.
Just sit over there,
I did
okay?
for everyone, didn't I?
Okay, hang on. Wait a sec. Well,
Look at that! It's a Rubik's balloon! And I call it a Rubik's balloon. And I have a lot of it.
Excuse me. Can I get 2 tickets to Clash of the Titans?
there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyway, we've got to move on. 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 Political statement, political statement, political statement. A little bit of a nasty, bit of a jib, bit of a jab, bit of a dip. Sydney, woo! Anyway, I think we have a clue coming up over there.
I don't want to fail this hard about a hard fan. If you're not Doctor Who, I try to find a here, ma. And what about that hard? Doctor Who.
I have never been to Scotland in my life.
I'm Bill and Doctor Who.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sammy, Jay and Randy.
Time goes and here we stand, laughing at the sideshow, sinking in the quicksand. It's quite strange lyrics, Randy.
It was the 80s, Sammy. Everything was strange, my friend.
The other side of another world, scratch my back on the coloured girls, yeah.
Coloured girls, I don't think you can say that these days. Is that cool?
What's wrong with being coloured, Tim?
Nothing, it's just not
You got a problem with
PC.
purple, have you, mate?
Nothing, it's
Got a problem with
fun,
purple, mate, eh?
I just wanted to kiss somebody.
I got the moondog blues.
You just happened to be standing there.
So won't you tell me?
Won't you tell me the truth? Are you old enough? Are you old enough? Yeah. Are you old enough? Double up. Are you
Dance, Sammy, dance! Yeah!
Are you old enough?
Everybody!
Are you old enough?
Just the ladies! Oh!
Are you old enough? You're not ready.
Yeah, let's do it, baby! Woo!
2, 1, 2.
Oh, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Are you okay?
Why did you do that? I'm fine, I'm fine.
Okay, it's fine.
I'm fine.
Fine. Cheers.
Jesus. Wow. Pretty cool?
Yep.
Very cool.
Can you please give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Sammy, Jay and Randy. They do have a video as well if you'd like to purchase it in the Forest of Dreams. There it is.
Video.
So I would show it.
Video.
Look at the old man in the chair.
Do we have an answer? Can you connect those ideas?
Okay, Is it Swiss puppets with rubber balloons, animals? Is it Randy? Is it something to do with being Randy? Is it?
I think it's.
Is it cocks? Swiss cocks?
I think it's a Swiss story about being old enough because a Swiss company has started manufacturing condoms for 12-year-olds.
Oh, is that what this is?
Yeah, like
I don't think that specifically.
because the kids in Switzerland aren't waiting until they're all grown up, so they need child sizes. Because, you know, to stop the spread of diseases and teen pregnancy.
But they're 12. They're doing it at 12 in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Does the Pope know this?
Is that right?
And Claire, Claire has it.
Are Switzerland making disgusting and adorable condoms? Is that what they're doing?
Yeah. What's nice is they're like child band-aids. They've got pictures of Mickey Mouse on them and stuff.
Switzerland does have the highest pregnancy rate in...
Teen pregnancy, yeah.
They have it, ladies and gentlemen. After a sexual campaign in Switzerland, extra small condoms for 12-year-olds are now on sale. Called, wait for it, Hot Shots. The junior condoms come in 2 popular Swiss flavours, Toblerone and goat's cheese. Most of these kids think foreplay means getting 2 more controllers for the Nintendo Wii. It'd be better to have a public education campaign like, if it's not on, it's not on. Perhaps if it falls off, wait until you're older, you horny little bastard. Stay tuned, young lovers. Fast Money is next.
It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
Here we go, the game enjoyed by 9 out of 10 talkative porn stars, Tiger Woods. Fast Money. In India, a doctor has been suspended for misuse of an ambulance. What did he do?
Crowded the patients on top.
No. He put a horse in
No, cow. He bought a cow and used the ambulance to bring the cow home.
That's right, there's a
After that, who knows?
You're right, he used an ambulance as a transport for a cow he'd recently purchased. In Queensland, an off-duty paramedic saved the life of a man who had a heart attack at Cairns Airport. What was this man dressed as?
You wait till now to pretend you've got a buzzer.
A deer.
You've got no idea, have you?
No, was he dressed as Batman?
What celebration have we just had recently?
Jesus.
Jesus. Easter. Was he dressed as an egg?
Easter Bunny, thank you very much. I'm going to give it to you.
Dressed as an egg?
No, Easter Bunny.
He was dressed as the Easter Bunny. In New York, a bakery is targeting men with a new product. What are these tasty treats?
Vagina loaf. No, actually, it's blokey cupcakes.
Blokey cupcakes. Tell me more.
I know one of them's camouflage. Like they're masculine cupcakes.
You do have it, yes. In West Yorkshire, a motorcycle instructor has been banned from driving for 3 years after some problems during a lesson. What went wrong?
He fell off.
Yes.
He crashed.
Yes.
He fell off and
How many
crashed.
times did he crash and fall off?
5.
3.
3. 1.
3.
3. 4. In his head.
31!
Yes! 31 times!
I'm going to give you 1 point. He fell off 3 times, then blew 4 times over the limit. Police found 2 bottles of brandy in the jacket. I'm going to throw the last one open. It's anyone's game still.
Okay.
In the French city of Toulouse, a Catholic bishop has had to apologise to a family after an incident with a priest at a funeral. What was the incident?
Drunk!
Yes! Yes!
Yes! It's always drunk!
More? I want more information.
Really drunk!
He accidentally left the altar boys alone.
I'm going to give them 2 points each. They all have it.
We all have it.
So in the flotel tonight, Mikey Robbins, Fiona O'Loughlin, Tom Gleeson scored a compassionate, I'm not quite sure, someone seems to have used my scoring as a ticket for... There we go.
No! She put extra points on. You did.
That's it. Okay. That was quite embarrassing. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes going, where the fuck is... So, with a score of 163, they've been sunk by Claire Hooper, Josh Thomas and Jason Byrne on 168 points. They have it. Highly commended, Tom Gleeson, best and fairest. Don't forget 10.com.au/GNW. If you want to get the podcast, go behind the scenes or buy some of our new homemade cheese. So we say bears in parachutes. And leave you with the good news for the week ahead. Sydney will host a debate on the topic that the Australian Senate is useless. And for the first time, both teams will be affirmative. Thursday is the 30th anniversary of the death of Jean-Paul Sartre. So that's being nil, nothingness 1. Rugby league legend Alan Langer will face court on drink driving charges and dancing on a table in his underpants. The same behaviour that made him a rugby league legend in the first place. And finally, Suri Cruz will turn 4, which means it's time for her to ascend from her meat body and travel the cosmos.